Hello, welcome to this video of Tomb Raider 2 Northern Domains or Secret tutorial. Today is going to be about Xian, the scariest level probably, and a lot of things to talk about, so just let's go. Because first of all, we don't have much to do, we just run and jump until we fall, and we don't press anything until this point. Here you don't fake grab or you will lose a ton of health. And here you just do a jump twist here to the side to lose as less health as you can. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't do a jump forward or something, you will lose health, I think, or more health actually. So be careful about that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So don't grab anywhere here, it's no problem. And if you jump forward like this, you will lose health. Well, you lose some health, but then you are facing backwards and it's not really good. If you're facing backward, just do a jump twist here. Don't do it here, because if you do it here, you will lose health like this, and you don't want that. The thing you have to know about Xian is that you can do it with minimal health. Like, the forced damage are really minimal, but if you have a big fall or something, then you have no really room for mistakes, so be careful. You need to have at least 20% health to do this level, and you're pretty much good. So yeah, what I personally do is I do back twist here, and yeah, just press forward right here to face in this direction, and then here I just do a jump twist when I land here, and I'm good to go. So we're gonna get to the first secret of the level, which is the gold secret. So here we go, we got the gold secret, and this is where you're gonna have a choice to do. I'm gonna show both ways, but you can either actually get to this button on the left here right now. So what you would do is, so the setup for this is really simple. You need to do a particular jump that I'm gonna explain. So when you climb, you press forward here and you pick the secret, and you will be in that position. This is the position just after you pick up the secret when you climb from here, like this, and just go forward and pick the secret. Then what you're going to do is simple. You're going to sidestep twice, and you're going to roll. You're going to sidestep left 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She should go forward like this. If she doesn't, you have an issue. And you can recover, don't worry. Then sidestep right, and you will be in that position. And then with that position, I'm going to explain after, but you can do that. So if you messed up somehow the angle for picking the secret or whatever, it's no problem. Just go here, climb here, sidestep right, roll, and do the same setup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sidestep left, sidestep right, and you are in the same spot. So then you need to do the jump. So how do you do a jump? What you do is you can buffer it, so you have to wait until Lara stands still, because if you don't, that's gonna happen. Because if you press forward and right too early, she will slightly change her angle before she finishes the sidestep animation. So wait until she stands still. Then you go in the inventory, close inventory, and press forward and right, and she's gonna go forward and right, and just do a running jump twist like this, and then just grab obviously, and you will be there. So again, open the inventory, forward and right when you get out, and do a jump twist. Keep holding forward and right until the camera starts seeing the platform, because if you do it too early, well, that's not what I wanted to show. If you stop pressing forward and right too early, well, that still works here, but you can see that it's much closer. So sometimes it can happen like this, something like that, for example. That's what happens if you don't press forward and right long enough. And if you press it too long, that's gonna happen. So just be careful about that. So just check out when I stop pressing, and it should be around that. It should be around when she starts jumping. And you're good. If you miss it, don't worry, you will be able to get to the button later. It just saves a bit of time. So, yeah. Also, one thing, well, then you shimmy left here, climb and hold jump plus roll plus right, and you will be able to do that. If you hold those keys all the way through, you will be in that spot. And then you go push the button. One thing you need to know is that if somehow you miss this gold secret or something, you can still make it like this. So if you miss the gold secret at the start of a level, don't worry, you can get it getting back to this. And the jump is relatively simple. So yeah, I'm not gonna go into more details about that jump because it's not entirely necessary, and explain it in my glitchless Tomb Raider 2 speedrun tutorials. I'm gonna leave a link probably in the commentary, in the description too, if you want further details and etc. But it's up on that so don't worry. Just you need to know that you can make this jump here on the way back if you miss the secrets. And yeah, so to do that jump, it's pretty simple. You just go here, and the jump is really simple. It's really simple. Just go roughly here, be sure to be high, and I'm here to the hole. Just jump and you're good to go here. Press roll just in case you have to do a recovery roll here, but it's good. And then you push the button and you're good to go. Kill that bird here. And then jump in the water. Be sure to jump on the right of the water here, because if you are not careful, what can happen is that you will hit that platform going down and you will have 10-15% health to do the entire level. That happened to me once. You don't want that stress to do that level. So yeah, that's the first way of getting to that button, and really later in the level I'm going to show you the normal way to get there. So if you don't want to do that, just go in the water and yeah, you're good to go. So now the real level starts. Be careful about those fish. Just kill them when you get out of the water. There are 2 of them. Go here, roll when you can, shoot, and the other should be close to you. Okay, he's dead. And here you have a shotgun shell on the left, but you don't really care. Here you want to jump here, roll, shoot that thing, that tiger here, really easy. So just if you jump on that tire and roll before it triggers, you will have a lot of time to kill him. And then you're going to trigger another one here. Just kill him as well. Be careful, because those flames, you can actually touch them. So if you don't jump too much here, because what can happen is that you can get stuck on the hitbox, and also you can get set on fire. So I saw it once and I have no idea how to do it, so I'm not gonna enter too much details, but yeah, I'm sure you can do it. So just don't jump around this place, just go here. And here, a common mistake that people do is to go slightly diagonal or something, whatever. Just go straight forward, face it forward, press forward and grab. And you're good to go. If you grab too long, you will grab the edge, but you will be able to climb. If you just press grab when you start going in the air, so like you hold forward and grab, and you release it immediately, up, you're good to go this way, and you're good. So this is pretty easy, not gonna enter too much detail about that. The level is really long and etc. So yeah. When you go here you have to take force damage here. I'm pretty sure you have to. Yeah, you have to. And just drop down here safely. You lose slight damage and get out your favorite gun to kill that bird here. And go back to the water. Nothing really too hard for now. Not that it's important to kill the fishes, because when you're gonna get back here later, there is a chance that they're gonna eat you when you pick up a key in the water. So be careful about that. Just be sure to kill the fishes. And now we're gonna get to the second secret, which is the stone secret. So I will show you two ways. First way is you climb the ladder, you kill that spider without moving. And I'm gonna show you the fast way first. So the fast way, be sure to be on the right here. One running jump forward, roll, step back, fake grab, roll, and then do another fake grab. I'm gonna show you, explain a bit after. So that's what you have to do, two fake grabs. So up, up, step back, grab here. If you want, you can, oh, actually you can't do it from here, so never mind. I'm gonna test something before to make sure I'm not saying shit, so if you sidestep, what will happen? Don't think it works. Yeah, it works, okay. Okay, so if you want to lose a bit less health, if you want to do that strat, what you want to do is you go on the very right, do the same thing, run, jump forward, you land, you roll, back step and do a fake grab. So just tap, how is it called? Just tap grab, don't hold it or you will grab the ladder and you won't be able to make it. Roll here, side step right until the very edge. Well, not until the very edge, because until the very right, because if you do, there is a chance that you won't make it. So just let slight space between you and the side. Do a walk forward, roll and do another fake grab, and you're good to go with losing that much health. And you are in the stone secret area. So that's the first thing you need to do. If you don't really care about health, if you really want to go speed, you do running jump, roll from here, step back, fake grab. If you want to even go faster, you don't need you don't need to walk forward once. What you need to do is you just press forward to run and roll and do a fake grab again. And you lose a bit more health, as you can see. So this is a fast way to get the stone secrets. So that's pretty easy. Up, up. The hardest part is to do a fake grab, and fake grab is not that hard. Just step back, tap the grab button, roll forward, roll, tap the grab button, and you're good to go. And you get to a stone secret. If you don't want to do that, it's no problem. What you need to do is you need to go to that ladder, get down that ladder, go on the very bottom of the ladder, and yeah, so you can't go higher, and then press grab again, climb here, and just go here, shimmy to the very left. That's the dev intended way, and you can see that's way longer, so that's probably a bit easier, but that's way longer. Up, and then grab this ladder again, get down safely to be sure, and then grab again, and then shimmy there to the very right, and you will get to the stone secret. So this is the other way to get to a stone secret, and yeah, honestly, I'm not fan of that, so I'm not going to enter into details because that's actually pretty easy and etc. So yeah, I consider that it needs just to be shown, not to be explained. And yeah, you're good to go. So stone secret is here. No, you shimmy back, and you're good to go. There is going to be a spider spawning. You don't need to kill it, but if you want, you can. So grab here, climb here, sorry, I'm losing my words. When you get here, you roll, kill that spider if you want, and just standing jump here, no problem. Don't do running jumps or fancy stuff, just do a standing jump and you're good. So far so good, not really too much, and yeah, hopefully it keeps going like this. So there's going to be a lot of ladder climbing in the end of the level, you will see, so this is a teaser for it. And yeah, so when you get to this place, you have two ways again of doing this part here. So you can climb normally here, just go here, blah blah, climb and shimmy to the very right. You have to know that if you just do something, if you just want to go here, you will die by the spike. So you don't want to do that. You want to shimmy to the very right until there is no spikes. Force camera tells you how. And you jump from here and jump here and you're good to go. And there's a slightly faster way. So when you arrive in this room, you get here and you do a running jump here. And you will be here and you won't have to shimmy a bunch of time, you will just have to climb a bit. And you will be directly here. Saves a bit of time. Not an awful lot, but it's something that you're interested of because it's really easy. Just go here, step back, do a running jump, and you're good to go. Just be sure to not be on the very right of this tile, because if so, you will hit the low ceiling, so it's really bad. And then you're good to go here. Do a running jump, make sure that lava goes a bit forward to not fall in the lava, and you're good. If you're not sure of yourself, what you can do is this. So you can do here, walk, run forward once like this after you jumped, and do a running jump, and you will be here. And you might be able to grab, you will be able to grab a thing, but it doesn't matter. I don't recommend flare console here because I don't like it, because you can fall in the lava really easily if you do. So yeah, don't recommend it too much. If you grab the shotgun shell, you can do a walk run jump. I never got a broken walk run jump yet here in my entire Tomb Raider career, so you trust me or not, but if you want to do it, you can. You will almost never get a broken walk run jump here. So, but if you don't trust that, just step back here and do a running jump, and then just do a jump here, and grab it. So, just one thing you need to know about that is just do a running jump, grab when you get close to a spike, and tap right to be sure to face that direction, and you're good to go. So yeah, there are grenades here if you want, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Not really too much need to explain. You can try jump on this platform here instead of doing this what I just did, but it's probably harder and yeah, riskier, so I'm not gonna show it. Pull that lever to open the proper temple of Xian and go back here. You can jump in the water. And now we're gonna enter the temple, which is probably where there are gonna be a lot of riskier strats. Well, not riskier strat, but riskier things. So here we go. There is a M16 pickup. Just be careful to not get hit by the blades. Here. So yeah. If you want to pick up that M16, just pick it up like this. Don't pick up your way, obviously. And then grab here, climb here, no problem. And just go here, you can make that jump, you don't have to climb. And this room here looks dangerous, but it's pretty easy. Just do a running jump roughly here. Tap right here, tap left here to be sure, tap left here, and grab here, and you're good to go. So that's how I do it. Just running jump, tap right here to be sure facing the right way, tap left, and tap left again, and you're good. You don't have to curve like someone mad like this, for example, to be sure you are right. You can just tap it once and it's good, because the direction of the slope is consistent. So yeah, just running jump here, tap right, jump here, tap right, tap left, and you're good to go. So yeah, if you don't really trust that, you can just go like this, wait a bit, go here, wait a bit, go here, wait a bit, etc. So this is not the timing of a jump is not something I can really explain to you because I do it by feeling, and it's actually pretty hard to have a visual point because the camera is moving. So just practice it and you will see it's pretty easy. Just running jump and you will know roughly when to jump. It's not really too hard and too big of a and too small of a window, so yeah. And when you climb here, nothing to say so far. Here you're gonna make that jump, so if you want to be sure to make this jump, you can go to the edge, step back and do a running jump and grab. So one thing you need to know is that I'm gonna save on another spot if I can. Yeah, okay. So if you miss your jump, for example, if you let's think I can come back here. Yeah. So if you miss your jump, like this, don't do something. You can do something like this and come back here. So this is what happens if you fall here. So one thing you need to try to have is if you see you miss the jump, try to look left to be able to face like this and then tap left, tap left. If you're going to stand back, it's a bit more stressful, but don't worry, you will make it if you time your jump. So it's just more stressful. So try to have a reflex to face your way. And if you miss it like this, same thing, jump, and you will be able to be in that direction. You have to have some reflex, but that's pretty okay. So if you miss the jump, it's not rip, you just have to be prepared to do the recover. So yeah, that's pretty much it here. Then I recommend trying to go diagonally here. Don't go straight forward and you will lose some health when this is gonna collapse. And then drop here. Try to flare cancel on the left if you want to flare cancel. If you don't, it's no problem. Pull the lever, don't pick up the med obviously, and go here quickly. So that's not really too much to say. So as you can see, I lose health if I go that way. So if you don't want to do flare cancel, you can do something like this. Pull the lever and go back. So this is basically the only way to do it. So yeah, go in this way and don't take the damage and flare cancel. If you flare cancel forward, what can happen if you're really unlucky, that flare can fall on the lever and you're gonna have to pick it up, and the timing is really tight, so just be careful. Anyway, you make that and do running jumps until that hole here. It's pretty safe. And then here the trigger of the boulder is not this tile, it's the next tile. So if you are not careful, if you are scary, you can just do running jump like this, avoiding the boulder trigger, because there is a boulder here. If not, you can just do something like this and go here. But it's not too much of a deal. Once you're here, what you can do is you can go here and just also grab like this and you're good to go. I don't remember what's on the bottom of this. Oh, there is actually nothing. So actually you don't even need to do that jump, it's just to be faster. If you don't want to trigger the second boulder, you can just go here. And you're good to go. So here is a safe spot for the next boulder. So the trigger of a boulder is the next tile. So you can either do this, which is a bit scary, or you can prepare yourself and do something like this. And either grab or fall, it doesn't really matter. And you're good to go. So there are a lot of ways to do that. Oops, didn't save. So choose the one that suits you the best, and yeah. Just showing you a couple of ways and you're good. But it's not a place where you really are afraid to die here. It's not the scariest part of Xian. Up, wait here. You can even jump here if you want. Up. And yeah, you can do something like this if you want. And climb back and you're good to go. Climb that ladder. If you want to be a bit faster on the next ladder, try to be on the side, left or right, it doesn't matter, and climb on the side, because if you climb here, it would be faster to climb like this and then climb than having this animation here and climb. So it's a bit faster, like 1 second, but no problem. Then prepare a grenade launcher. That's what I recommend to do the tiger, and then put a flare and go to that lever on the other side of the room and be prepared to do a small maneuver. Just pull the lever, draw your grenade, side flip, roll and shoot. And that way the tiger will always be there and you will be able to shoot him almost immediately. If you don't have a good timing of when to press the grenade, to press the shoot button, you will be hit by the tiger, but it's not really a big deal. Just pull the lever, side flip. When you roll, start launching the grenade and you will be good. Not right after, like not immediately after you press roll, but just a bit after. And roll up and you're good to go. And you kill the tiger. And you're good. And you can climb here. So for this, what I recommend is you climb. Well, you can actually, what I recommend to do is for you to climb on the very right here. And I saw a lot of people just pulling the flare, doing something like this, trying to time the glide down and etc. I don't find that necessary and it's actually risky. What I recommend you to do is go here, roll and drop here. And if you are on the very left, you won't be hit by the blades here. And just fall down. You will lose a bit of damage, like really slight, you will see. I'm going to show you drawing guns. Okay, you didn't see because you can't see, okay. But let's take a minute to show you. As you can see, you lose really slight health, so it's really worth doing that instead of trying to time the blades and things like that. So just roll here, drop down here, and you're good to go. You can pull a flare here because it's dark, and you're good to go. You don't need to time anything. And then you go here, and this is a place where people don't like. So when it's going left, you can start going here, and then just when it's going left again, you go here. So you can do it like this. It's pretty easy. Just it's going left, just run here. It's going left now and go. This is pretty easy. You can do both at the same time, but I don't recommend it. You can do something like this, but it looks risky as fuck, so I don't recommend that. It's just for speedrun and if you want to have fun. So yeah, you can also do standing jumps if you're not careful. And yeah, this is pretty okay. Just be careful and you should be okay. Then draw your magnums, I recommend here. For some reason, Laura is gonna likely to miss uses with eagles, so when you try to aim for eagles, I recommend using autos if you have. Kill them and pull that button, and this is a time button. So what I personally do is I just jump here, 1, 2, 3 step and jump, 1, 2, 3 step and jump, and it's good. So that's pretty easy. That's what I do, or you can just do something like this. Oops, you need to push a button before. That would be better. So yeah, up. You need to delay here because if so you won't be able to make the platform, and if you have to grab the platform, it's pretty much rip. Also be sure to not fall, because I never actually fell, but let me see. I don't think there is a recover. Yeah. Is there actually a recover? I don't remember. No, I don't think so. Oh yeah, there is a. If you fall, there is a recover here. You can just go here, up, and this door is gonna open, and you're gonna be there and be able to get there. I never fell, so I actually legit didn't forget that existed. So if you fall, you can go that way to come back here. So yeah, do that time thing the way you want. It's pretty okay. Just don't fall when you're good, and don't grab anything. And then go here. So here I saw people doing things like this stuff. Just forward here, waiting, forward here. This is, in my opinion, the best way of stopping at the wrong spots and actually falling. But this is possible. You have to, you can try. So just be sure to be a bit close here and just wait until it goes left. Press forward for 2 steps or 3 steps, however, and just go forward. So here it was poorly done, but whatever. Or what you can do is wait until it goes left, one, and then do like this, and then do a running jump, and you're good. This is, in my opinion, this is the safest way, because you don't actually have to time everything. So just wait until it goes left here, and then do a jump here, and you're good to go. So do a jump when you are about at the on the level of a 3rd ball sack, and you're good. If you want, you can also try this. You can also try running all the way through. You have to know that you have to time it right, or you will be hit by a ball sack. You can also do that. So you choose the strat I just showed you. It's not that bad. It's just, yeah. That's what I recommend. I recommend jumping because you don't need to time anything, and it's not that big of a deal. So one last time to be sure, but I think you get it. Just up, up, and jump from here. Pull that button on the right, side flip, pull the button on the left. It's important to do that order. If you do the other order, you're gonna have a problem. Actually, I'm gonna show you because I don't remember what happens and I'm curious. So yeah, I'm testing my things. Please, door. Thank you. So if you do the other way, I think you can make it. Yeah. No, okay, never mind. I think you can make it if you do a tunnel jump or something, but yeah, that's what can happen if you do the other way. So up, and here you have a couple of ways to do the next part. So don't wait here, obviously, but you have to choose the way I'm going to show you. Do the way you want. So be sure to trigger the last collapsing tile. Wait here and grab here, and you will be able to let the boulder go. But you have to do it in a rush, so this is a bit stressful. I can understand that, but just be sure you are here. Step back when the collapsing tile is going down. Grab here, and then you're completely safe to take your time. Then you can go forward and exit round, set up the jump here, and you're good. So this is the first way. Really okay. The slowest, but one of the safest probably. So again, go here, step back, and you're good. The second one is just 2 jumps here. You can do 2 big running jumps here, and roll when you get here, and grab the edge, and wait for the boulders to go, and you're good to go again, and you're safe again. So this is probably the safest, one of the safest strats. So this is what you want to do. If you don't trust the force camera, you can just draw your guns and it will cancel the force camera. And roll here, and you're good to go. And then you can climb and do whatever you want. So this is the second one. And the third one is the riskiest but the fastest, like as usual. So what you have to do is this. You have to do that jump here. So this is the speedrun strat, and obviously the most complicated. That's how it goes. So yeah, that's it. Just I don't think I can fit a running jump here. Yeah, I thought about that. So yeah, you can get the forced camera, or what you can do is you can avoid the forced camera by pressing the camera button and looking left a bit to be sure to know where to jumps. So how do you do that? You just do running jumps, blah, blah, blah. And when you are in the air, what you do is you keep pressing forward, obviously, but also press the camera button and the left button, sorry. And you will be able to press left to watch left without stopping, and then just hold forward, and she will be able to run forward looking left. You don't need to press left anymore once you pressed the button. So let me show you quickly. So if you just run, you press left and you stop pressing left, it's gonna stay in that state. Oops. So that's really efficient, because just watch left and just press the left button and keep holding it, and it's good. So because I changed my look button, you can see that I'm pressing the look button, but I'm doing it. So I do something like this. Yeah, sorry. Let's redo that. I changed my look button because I've ghosting with my new keyboard. So yeah, look left, stop pressing left, and you are able to keep watching left while looking. And what's important is that you can also jump. So that's what's important. But because of the ghosting, I can't do it with my old look button, so I can't show you the inputs right now, but that's what you have to do if you want to do it. Just press the look button, look left, and then you can do running jumps and see when you want to jump. So that's something I wanted to show. Anyway, pick up that thing here, and you don't need to change the room or whatever. It's not required, and in my opinion it's way more dangerous, so I'm not going to show it. But you don't want to go the intended way. What you want to do is you want to come back here. You can use a flat console here if you want. And yeah, so there is a fast way to go to the secret. I'm going to show it for the speedruns, but I absolutely not recommend it for beginners. There is a way easier way. So for the speedrun, you just set it up like this. You just climb here on the very left or right, depending what you're facing. Jump twist. Turn until you face this. So basically what there is a pad here that you're going to use. And I have a angle. I don't really have any visual personally. I just face roughly like this. It's not that terrible of an angle. Then you walk forward once, and you do a jump twist like this, and you keep holding forward, and you will be able to make that jump here, which is a really, really cool strat, but it's risky. So yeah, shimmy to the very right here, jump twist, turn until you face like this. Don't face like this, don't face like this, face like this. You need to, that's basically the visual, that's basically what you want. Take the visual you want. I don't really have any personally, but take the visual you want. Just don't be like this, don't be like this, and the angle is pretty okay. Walk forward once, running jump twist, keep holding forward, and you will be able to jump on the platform. If you want to be sure, you can curve a bit right to land somewhere here, and you get to go. And then pick up a secret. So that's a strat, and I'm showing it briefly because it's not what you want to do when you're casual. So yeah, if not, you can just do a running jump here, setting it up, climb. If you want to avoid boulder, you can just go back and grab here and wait for the boulders to go and climb. And then you're all the time. Or if you are brave enough, what you can do is you can grab here, quickly turn here, and do the jump here. As you can see, you have still some time, but you don't want to be under pressure. Also, there's going to be another boulder here, but you're going to mention it, and we're going to go for it after. So yeah, choose the way you want. It has plenty of room here. Look up. What's important is that you don't grab here. Oh, actually, you can. Never mind. You can. So you can also grab here, but it's useless because you can grab the other way anyway. But yeah, then do here and do running jump. and yeah, you're good. And I don't think you can. Oh, you can actually stand here, never mind. If you want, you can stand here, or if you miss the jump, it's no problem. And then go to this tile here. Actually, no, that's not what you want to do. I forgot to show you that you need to pick up the Jade secrets. So just do this, or do the safe way. Jump on this platform, and here you want to face. You don't want to face that way. That's why you want to slide down to the pad, but you don't want to face that way, because then that's gonna happen. And if that happens, what you need to do is you want to go on the side here and come back the other way to do something like this. So don't worry if you face the other way, it's not rip, don't worry. But if not, you just face this way and hold forward. I think you need to hold forward here. I'm gonna check for you. If you don't press forward, I think that you're gonna do this and die. So when you slide down, you need to press forward to be able to make the jump, and that's the only thing you need to do, and you will do it 100% of time. The reason is the pad helps you, gives you more momentum if you are pressing forward and etc. So that's why. And then you need to make that jump. You can do it like this. If you are scared about that jump, you can set it up completely. So to set it up completely, what you can do is this. You just do this, roll, and do a running jump, and then grab, and you're good. So, because this is a scary jump, so why not? And yeah, get the Jade secrets, and we have all the secrets of the level, so now we can get out of here. It's gonna take a while though. And then what you can do if you want to be a bit faster, once you get the secrets, you can do a running jump, flag cancel here, and lose a bit of damage. As you can see, not too much, because as you can see, I already had 2 damage here. So as you can see, the damages are really, really small. They exist. If you don't want that, you can just take an extra step and drop here, and you won't lose health. What's important you have to know is that if you did the speedrun way to get the Jade secret, when you will land here, you have to be careful, because a boulder is going to come down to you, so you have to quickly go here. So yeah, I try to show you maybe. I don't think I have a save. Yeah, my save is too far. Forgot to change slots. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, trust me that if you fall here after you do the secret way, the speedrun way, you will have a boulder coming to you. Anyway, you just jump here, up, and then you can do it by running like I just do, or just carefully staying up the jumps. Then you want to grab here and kill that bird. Oops. You can also trigger it on this tile over here, if I remember right. So you can wait for him here, or just climb and then shoot him. It's as you want. And then you can do walk, run, jump into running jump like this. Notice that if you do the speedrun Jade secret way, there is going to be a boulder on this tile here, so you will need to aim at the side of the tile if you do. There is a risk here of having broken running jumps. So again, broken running jump is that you try to do walk, run, jump like this, but because it's broken, what's going to happen is you're going to do something like this, even if you press jump, and you're going to fall here. So don't panic if it happens, don't worry. Or what you can do, if you don't want it to be broken, you can do this, and then get to the edge here, do a standing jump, and you're good. Don't fall here, because there are spikes here. If you drop here, just jump immediately if you can, and get here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's exactly what I was talking about, because I reloaded. So for some reason, sometimes reloading make the walk, run, jump broke here. And yeah, that's not good. But you don't have that problem in the NLNMAS, obviously. But there are other reasons that the Walker jump breaks, and it's pretty unknown every reason, so it's pretty random sometimes, so be careful. Anyway, push that block, prepare to do a flare cancel, and to outrun a boulder. So what I recommend here is to not face forward to the hole here, or you will lose a bit of damage, as you can see. Again, it's really slight, but just be careful. Just don't face forward, just face the wall here, and you're good. You won't lose any health, as you can see. Or if you want, you can just drop safely like this, and you're good. Then I recommend drawing guns in this alley because the false camera is just horrible, like this. You don't know where to go, really. Well, I know where to go because I'm used to it, but the false camera makes you panic generally. So what I recommend to do is just draw your guns and running jump, watch left, and go like this. Don't stay close to the walls and everything is gonna be alright. Just draw guns, do running jumps. And yeah, you're good to go, and we're good, and we've done this area. So there are gonna be tigers on the bottom, so be sure to kill them because they are really, for some reason, aggressive. Oops, where is it? Come on boy. Okay, I can target him now, but be sure to stay on the top. If he's going away and you shoot him a couple of times, you can just drop down here. But yeah, be careful about those tigers, don't fall immediately or they might destroy you. Like really, if they are aggro on you both at the same time, you will have trouble. So yeah, you can jump and grab here to avoid a stumble. Just one thing, and yeah, just make sure you kill them. Come on, come back. Well, whatever. Make sure to kill them. So if you fall and you panic, there is a chance that you will hit the blades and etc. And you don't want it to happen. So before you kill the tigers, you want to stay as much as you want at the top of the room because they are really aggro on you. And use the dragon thing you just picked up. And yeah, we're done a big half of the level at least. And you can do that strat here. Just jump over it, over that blade. If you want to go speedrun way, it's pretty okay. I don't really have any tips for it. Just it depends of your running jumps before. So yeah, just be sure to be roughly. Come on, be sure to be roughly here when you jump, or here, because you want to be a bit higher than the blade. So that's the only thing that's the only thing to tell you. Just jump over here and you're good. And when you're good, or if you don't want to do that, it's no problem. You can just go on the sides. No problem. It's easy enough. And at this point, oops, if that happens, quickly roll like this. And if you're too scared, there is another one here. And you're good to go. Prepare a flare to do a flare cancel or drop down here. But yeah, as you can see, it's pretty okay. It's just, there are a lot of traps, but if you take them separately, they are pretty okay, decent to do. So there's no reason for you to be stressed, except the fact that you will come back to Great Wall. But the level itself is not that stressful. Drop down, get to the lever in front of you. Up, lever here, go to the left, pull that lever in the middle here. And then the other side of the room here, and you're good to go. Go here, try to jump as soon as you can to land here. If not, you will have to come like this and climb, which is a bit slower, no problem. And then climb here. Also, don't worry, I haven't mentioned too much in the previous room because this is actually pretty easy. But I'm just gonna show you the timing, that you have plenty of time to actually make it. But it's always the same, just flat cancel if you want. If you don't, no worries, you have a lot of time. Pull that lever in front, go left and pull that lever, and go to the other side, the right of the room, and pull it. And as you can see, there is a lot of time. You still have a lot of time. You can even pick up the med if you want. There is... Look at this, it's really slow, so whatever. So that's why I didn't mention, because it's really easy. Anyway, climb here and go here. And you can wait for the fish to show up, which is taking 10 seconds generally. So, yeah. Just wait for the fish to appear. Shoot him and kill him. Or you can just go in the water, pull the lever, you have time until it shows up, and take your harpoon and just face him and shoot him with a harpoon, which is probably a bit faster, but you might lose a bit of health because you're facing him. So yeah, choose what you want here, no problem. Anyway, what I recommend after you pull the lever is to climb here. Climb here. Get to that opening here. Take as much air as you can and go here. So you can take risks. If you do a good swim, you can make the two levers in one go. I'm going to show you. So if you do a good swim like this, don't pick up the med, obviously. Here you roll, swim forward, pull the lever again, roll. I recommend not pulling the next lever, but I'm gonna show quickly. I don't recommend pulling that lever here. I will explain to you why, because I'm going to show you. But yeah, so as you can see, if you do a good swim, then you go to the right here, because this opening is closer. You can see that you can make it, but it's pretty short, but you can make it. Also, there are grenades here. So that's, you can do that, no problem. Or you can do something like that, if you want to be sure. So you want to kill that fish. So you want to outrun him before, because obviously it's gonna eat you if you don't outrun him before rolling. Pull that lever, and for example here I know I don't have enough brave. So here you can also pull the lever and come back once and then do the second one. You can also pull that lever, that is gonna change the direction, and you're gonna be pushed here. But this is a problem because for some reason, we don't really know why, sometimes that lever won't work. And if it doesn't work, you pull the lever for nothing, and you're gonna have to come back by swimming. And you lost time, and therefore you lost breathing. And sometimes it can be fatal. So be careful about that. I recommend not using that lever. It's faster, and yeah, there is absolutely no reason that this lever sometimes works, sometimes don't work. No one really had an explanation, so it's really hard to tell. So yeah, that's really bad. But yeah, if you want to do it to be sure to make it, you can just pull the first lever, go back, taking some brave, and pull the second lever and come back. Because you can see the time pulling the lever makes you lose a bit of swimming, of brave, so yeah. If somehow, I don't know how, when you're pulling levers and etc., you realize you don't have enough brave to come back somehow, what I recommend to do is try to pull the lever. You have one chance on I don't know how many, but yeah. If you know you don't have enough breath like this situation, just try to pull the lever. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, you die. But yeah, so that's a way. But yeah, anyway, what I recommend to do personally is to pull that lever, kill that fish. Before or after, it doesn't really matter. Oops, missed him once. Take a breath here and go down. And you can do it in in and out here, or in one if you feel confident and if you see your swimming is good. I personally always do it in once because it takes a lot of time to come back, so I'm more about speed personally, but for casual it's no problem, just do it in two. And of course, I said it sometimes it's not gonna work, but obviously when I try it's gonna work every time, the next lever, but trust me, sometimes it won't work, and there is no explanation, so yeah. Also, something you need to mention is that if you pull that lever, you're gonna have to pull this one again, obviously. Anyway, whatever you do, after you pull that lever, oops, where am I? Pull that one too. You can get the grenades if you want, you don't really need to, but yeah. And then go up and get here. Funny enough, if you change the level of water, this fish is gonna go up. So yeah, you're out of this. Then you can wait here and shoot the fish. Can take some time, but there is a fish here. Yeah, it's a lot. And then you can take the ammo here. There's shotgun ammo also on the bottom, so this is something you need to know. If you don't care about those, you can just jump here. And jump here. Pull that lever. Don't worry, there is time. If you miss it, you can sidestep and you still make it. And then jump here. If you are facing that direction, you will face forward. If not, it's no problem, don't worry. And yeah. So you can step back here and do a running jump to be sure to make it. And then get to that lever, pull it, and then do a jump twist if you want. It's the fastest way, and you will face this way. And you're good to go. So you will have a key here. So that's what I mentioned earlier. When you pick up that key, if you're really unlucky, sometimes if you didn't kill the two fishes at the start that I mentioned, that you need to kill here, sometimes they will be eating you a bit when you are picking the key. It's rare, but it can happen. So just saying that. And now use that key, and we're gonna get to the spider cave. Just a couple of things to do before, but yeah. Go here. Don't really need to take any breath. Don't worry, you have enough air here. Here you have two choices. If you still have health, like a solid 80% at least, or something like that, or even a bit less, you can just go directly pull that lever, get eaten by a fish 1 or 2 times, like this, and go. If you're not confident about your health, what you want to do is you go here and you wait for the fish here. He's going to come that direction, and then he's going to come that direction. So if you're on this tile, it will come like this. If you're on this tile here, it will come straight to you. So this is the two choices. So if you just stand on this tile here, oops, that's not what I wanted. It's gonna straight to you. So yeah. Anyway, pull that lever that you can barely see if you don't have flares. Get out of here. And take care if you're not if you don't have enough hair on the left, or just go here and go to that direction. So if you just climb like this, you can just wait and kill this fish that spawned, which is on the bottom here. Please go away. Like this. You can also kill him with your harpoon, or you cannot kill him at all if you have enough health and not too much time to lose. Up, you kill him like this. Also, if you have, you know that every 4 shots the harpoon reloads. So here I shot 3 times, so I'm gonna force the reload by shooting once in the air, and I will be able to. So here you have to face right here. Oops, to cross the fish direction. What the hell? What are you doing, Lara? So I'm able to not reload when I face the fish. That's what I wanted to say. So yeah, that was profile, but whatever, you know the deal. And yeah, spider cage. So you can make it by just having a flare here and just go like this. This is a speedrun way, and it's almost safe if you do it right. So just go here. Here you can just flare cancel here, and just go here and climb here. And as you can see, you avoided all spiders. So I'm gonna redo it again for people. If you don't want to kill any spiders and it's too long, or you have troubles in fighting them, or etc., just do running jumps here. Prepare to do flare cancel in case you do a flare cancel. Jump here. You will have to make a flare cancel here. And yeah, just run here and you're good to go. And if you do that like I just did, you will never be bothered by a spider. If this is a problem, you can just kill that spider, then just go over here and you're gonna have some spiders behind you. Just shoot them. Go here and the first spider is gonna spawn, first big one. Come on. Here he is. Up, kill him like this. Second one is gonna be here. Oops. So the next tile, actually, never mind. This is the next tile. This one you don't need to face because if you go, let me light. If you next tile is the spider trigger, and the next is a step. And because of the spider behavior, if you go after the step, this spider will never come to you. So that's something you do. Anyway, you go here and you're gonna target a spider here. This is gonna come from the ceiling. Go. So as you can see, it can't follow me. So that's good. So you kill the first one here, then go on this side, and you're gonna have another one here. And you're good. And then climb here. So as you can see, it's a bit slower, but it works as well. Oops, didn't grab right enough. Just climb here, do this jump here. Turn and do this jump here. You need to grab, obviously. And then here, personally recommend doing a running jump here. Step forward, standing jump, backflip, and shoot the spider. So that's how I do it every time, and it works every time. Oops, yeah, I didn't save. That's what I thought. So let's go the fast way. So that's how I recommend doing it. Just don't bother setting up everything and blah blah blah. Just do the way I did, and you will see you will do it 100% of time. So one thing I need to mention also, if you don't kill spiders here, don't fall here, because obviously you're gonna have trouble fighting spiders after. And draw immediately your grenade launcher and just do things. So here, when you grab, if you're not confident, you can sidestep a bit, like this and just face that direction and do your running jumps. If you are confident, you can just do it from here and do something like this. But it's the same sequence, except that. So, just running jump, you will stumble here, step forward, standing jump, backflip, and you shoot. So this is really, really easy. And this is fast, so let's go. Up, 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 up. As you can see, this is really easy and consistent. If not, you can set up everything, don't worry. Kill that spiders, and this is a scary jump, so be sure to face the right direction. If you're not confident, just be sure you face this thing here. And do a running jump, you don't need to grab or anything. You will have stumble, so you can fly a console if you want. Step back and set up this jump again. Not really any fast way of doing it. And then walk on the edge and blah blah blah. And you're good. The next jump is tricky, so I recommend setting it up because it's not that easy. So up, step back, running jump forward, grab. Here, if you want to be a bit fast, just standing jump, wait until you are on the key directly and grab. Don't do something like standing jump and immediately grab, or you will fall here and not be able to pick up the key. So pick up the key here, side flip, or go whatever you want in the water. And come back to the last area of the level finally. You need to come back in the main room. So go that way, blah blah blah. And at this point, you have made the hardest part of Xian probably. Not the scariest, because the lava room is gonna be scary, but lava room is easy. Get that key here. Well, use that key here. Up. Jump to that platform or climb it, no problem. And then what you want to do is you want to climb here, and you're going to see boulders every time you do that, and just grab the edge here if you want. If you're not brave enough, or if you are, what you can do is you can climb here and then climb here immediately. So it's a bit faster, but it's a bit riskier. Another boulder is going to be here. Be sure to go here and you're good. If you don't want to climb, what you can do is you can do a side flip from here up and try to climb again. So this is faster, but this is a bit harder, so I'm not gonna enter too much detail. And here you go. You can kill that tiger if you are lucky enough. If not, no problem, you will kill him just after. There is an eagle here. You can kill him or not, it doesn't really matter, it's not really gonna follow you, so just wait or not, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, anyway, so just give a tiger here, push it, draw my grenade launcher here, so I immediately throw a grenade at this other tiger here, and just climb here, jump immediately, and you can even do, you can grab here if you want, or you can jump directly on this tile. Give me a second, how am I gonna do that? Yeah, like this. Or you can, if you want to avoid a climbing, you can just jump here and jump here again. So yeah. Okay, so that's done. So now we're back to the very start of the level. And if you haven't pushed the button at the very start of the level with a really big jump that I showed you with a setup after the gold secret, this is the moment to push a button. And you will have to be careful with those blades, and that's what you have to do. So, well, there is two blades. There is one here and one later. So, can either do something like jump here, but it looks dangerous, I know. I don't think there is a safe spot I'm gonna try, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure this is a safe spot. Let's see. I really doubt that. Oh, this is actually a safe spot. Cool. So, climb here if you're not confident, or just wait. So, you don't climb, and that's exactly what I was gonna say. You don't climb when you need a specific timing for the climbing. That's what I thought, because the hitbox is different. Let me see. So, okay, yeah. So you want to climb when the blade blade is here, no climb. So you need to climb when it's going to the left. So up. Here, just climb when it's roughly on you, and just you're good. Obviously, don't move, but so when you see it on camera here, up, just climb, and you're good. Then don't move, it's important. Then it's going left, and then do standing jump, and you're good. If you don't want to do something like that, you can also step back here and do standing jump. It's important that you why am I loading here? Could just do that. It's important that you actually don't do them in a row. Oh well, actually no problem. You can still do them in a row, but try to curve them slightly, just in case you would be blocked here. If you stumble here, it's rip. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's interesting. So yeah, just slightly curve them like this, and you're good to go. Then climb this one. There is another one here which is not triggered yet, so you can touch it if you want, no problem. You can pick the uses if you want, and it's gonna trigger not here, the next tile, this tile here. So be careful. But yeah, and then run to the bridge. Just climb here, and then just pick the uses if you want, then do running jumps to the bridge, and you're good. And you finally push that button. Then just kill the bird, and follow by doing running jumps the blade. If you follow him by doing running jumps, it's gonna be alright. If you have a trouble at some point, you're in the middle of a bridge and the thing is coming, just hang on the edge. Oops. But that's not what I wanted to show. If somehow you don't know what to do while you're in the middle of a bridge. Oh, you can't grab the bridge. Okay, that's something I didn't know actually. Okay, I never tried it, so I thought it was possible. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you're in the middle of the bridge, try to not panic, or if you really feel like you have no chances of actually getting out of this situation without taking the blade, if you stay on the bridge, for example, like if you're in this situation, you're like shit, just jump in the water. Just jump in the water, and you will be back here, and you will have to redo the boulder part, but it's better than actually dying by the blade. And you have really no trap until that, so yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and now we can go there. I think I pushed the button at the start of the level, so we can keep going. So here you need to do some padding. Importantly, you need to press forward when you hit the pad, or that is going to happen. And you will lose health little by little, and at this point there is nothing you can do. And you will die eventually. So you absolutely do not want that to happen, so you want to press and hold forward when you go forward, when you hit the pad. So just do a run jump here, holding forward, and you will be good here, all the way through. And at the last one, don't just hold forward, or that's gonna happen, and you will lose a bit of health, and if you are unlucky, you might die sometime. But if you just press forward and you forget or whatever, what you can do is when you climb again here, just grab to have a chance to grab this edge here. You will lose health, as you can see, but that's better than dying. And when you hit the just after you hit the last pad, you just grab, and if you tap grab, you will do this. If you hold grab, sometimes you will grab this edge here, and you will be able to climb. So both ways it will work. And then you can wait for this eagle to show up to be able to kill him, or you can just jump over here. Oh, I didn't push a button. Okay, so I will have to go back down. So yeah, just wait until the eagle shows up, kill him, and do your jumps. Or if you want to go speedrun, just do your jumps and kill the eagle on the way. So you can make that jump, which is pretty easy. So just go roughly and one tile away from the edge and go diagonally like this, up. If you're not confident enough to do this, what you can do is just go here, standing jump, grab the edge and climb. Anyway, both works, so that's cool. So let's push that button. So again, when you get there, you can come back to the gold secret if you missed it somehow. Kill the eagle, and you're good to go. When you come back here, be careful about this blade here, obviously. And then do this. So you hold forward, and you got to tap right after you hit the last pad. Up like this. And if you're brave, you can do something like this. You can even running jump here. Just roll and kill the eagle and keep going. If not, just wait for the eagle and set it up. Like I just showed, it's no problem. Okay, I'm sorry, some OBS had some issues, so I had to stop here. So let's go for the last room, last big room of the game. So if you're really careful and casual, you can just standing jump here, and then running jump here, and you can climb. You want to be casual if you really want to, if you don't care about the time in this room, because the one mistake will kill you roughly if you do hard sequences. So you can running jump from here and keep going. So basically what you want to do is you want to start your running jump from here, roughly a bit before works, to here. So this is the best window. If you jump too late like this, don't worry, you just watch on the side so you are able to do this and be fast enough. And yeah, if not, just do some, if not, you can do something like this, no problem. Anyway, climb. Don't climb from the very right like this, because you will die. This is what happened. Oh, you don't die, but you lose damage. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, that's what happens if you do the sequence perfectly, but you climb on the very right. So you want to have the animation when she climb faster. This one. So you can stay on the very right because you're gonna have to shimmy right when you get up, so it's a bit faster. But yeah, if you don't have a lot of health and you realize that you're not gonna get the right animation, you can just shimmy left and it's gonna be okay, don't worry. So for example here, oops, you realize you're like this, you can just go left and everything will be alright. So here I took damage because I actually went right on purpose before because I wasn't too left, but don't worry, you won't take damage if you just do that. I'm gonna show it to you again to be sure that I'm not lying to you. So if you climb like this, for example, just you realize it, you just shimmy to the left and you're good. If you are not confident, you can just obviously end up here to the very left and climb. It's okay. Here you're sure that whatever happens, even if you fall, nothing is gonna happen. So yeah, for some reason this is vicious because for some reason that ladder actually, if you release a ladder and press grab again, you immediately grab the ladder. For some reason here, sometimes it doesn't work, and Obviously that's the one where there are spikes under you, so that's weird. So yeah, yes, you shimmy here anyway, so it's nothing really much to say about that, and you climb here. So here you have a spike wall behind you. It's not triggered yet, so you can take your time on this tile. No rush. It's the next one here. So you can set it up if you are really quickly, but if you do something like that, if you have to walk for a couple of times, oh, it still works. Okay, well, you can set it up, but I don't recommend that because you're under pressure. What you can just jump from roughly wherever you want. I mean, I'm not sure you can climb from here. Yeah, this is a bit too much. Did I die? Yeah, I died. I thought. Yeah, okay. No, I took damage before. Okay. So, but just do 1, 2, 3, 4 step to be sure to make it, and you're good. So, yeah, just like this. If you're not sure you want not really a complete setup, but climb from the very right here, and count 1, 2, 3, 4 step. Even 3 would work. Don't worry. So, as long as you don't do something like this, you're good. So yeah, if you fall here, even if you don't die, it's a rip because there is no way to get to that ladder. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So just jump here and climb. Just a bit stressful, but it's pretty easy. So I told you there was going to be a lot of climbing, and there is. And yeah, just keep going there, fitting running jump if you can. Pull that lever, and if you are brave enough, you can do this sequence, which is a bit scary. Well, a bit very scary. Up like this. There is a faster way actually, but I'm not going to show it because it's not worth or NLNMAS at the moment. Else you can just go to the edge here, step back, and do a running jump. It's no problem. But if you want to do the fast way, what you do is you pull the lever, step back when you pull the lever, just hold back on right on your guns button, just to the good camera. Do 2 running jumps and count 2.5 step and jump. This is important also that you do a bit of curving here, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.5, 1, 2, 3, something like that, and you jump. So that's my sequence where it's pretty okay. Don't do 2, like don't do something like that because that will happen, or you need to grab really late. So yeah, that's how I do it. It's very efficient. I rarely miss it, and yeah, you're good to go. If you don't want to, you just set it up. You can jump on this tile if you want, and then jump to the key, or you can jump directly like this. So this is a standard standing jump. If you decided to go here still, you can still do it. You don't need to grab here. You can grab if you want to climb, but it's a bit slower and it's unnecessary. And you can also do it from here because it's the same distance. Well, a bit more, but it still works. So yeah, just like this, and you're good. And you pick up a key, and here you have 2 ways of getting down. One which make you lose a bit of health. Well, a lot of health, but for example, if you have that health like I do, it's fine. So I'm gonna show you. First, I'm gonna show you how much you lose. So you lose that much health, so it's a bit less than 50%. So if you have health at this point, if you have 70-80% health, you can do that because there is not going to be any damage anymore in this level. So this is a way to get a bit more speed if you have extra health. So yeah. So how do you do that? It's pretty simple. Just step back here on the facing like this, not this direction. You want to face. When you step back, you want to face on the left, so you slide down looking backward. If you slide down like this, that's not going to work because you're going to slide down like this and it messes up the setup. So step back, like this, so you're able to go down like this. Then grab here, fake grab, and then you just have to hold right plus left. So yeah, fake grab here. Oops. So if you don't want to lose, so if you just step back, you're gonna lose a bit of health here, not too much, but you will, depending where you are. If you don't want to, you can grab here, and you do the same. But what you have to know is that I'm gonna check actually. Yeah, that's what I thought. So when you grab, when you get down, you want to press forward and left to be able to get backward like this. If you don't, you're gonna get down forward. So that's something you want to know. Anyway, you do this fake grab here. Well, you can grab actually, it doesn't really matter, but because even if you hold grab, you won't grab the edge. So just grab actually, never mind. Step back, just grab, and hold forward and left all the way through, and you're good to go. So you just want to start pressing forward and left just when you grab, and then you're good. And that's gonna happen every time. So yeah, and the other way is just grab the edge here and just press nothing, and it's gonna work. It should actually. Yeah. So that's pretty easy. So you just get down here, get down, and you let everything go, and everything's gonna be fine. So that's the easiest way. A bit slower, you will stumble and you have to make that jump, which is in my opinion shit, because if you cut it too much, there is a chance that you hit this thing here, and you also have to be careful about the door, blah blah blah, etc. It's not a bad jump, it just looks shit. But yeah, whatever. You need to make that jump between the door and the thing. So yeah, I don't think there is any other way. So we're good. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this for this. So let's go. And now we're gonna use the item. Don't go over left of a tile, or you might get lost damage by those spikes. So yeah. And if you want to be fast here, you can just step back here like this, back twist, and jump here, and jump here. So this sequence looks risky, but it's pretty easy. Step back, holding left and back, and immediately jump twist, jump back twist, 1, 2, 3 step, and you jump. 2.5 or 3 works, depending of how you curve, and you go. So up like this, jump twist, 1, 2, 3, you do the jump, and you're good. If not, you can just set up everything, it's no problem. Just do something like this, standing jump, go to the edge, step back, and go. You don't need to grab here, there's something you need to know, and you climb the ladder. There is a speedrun way of avoiding half of the climbing here, but I don't recommend it because you can die really easily, and yeah, at this point of a run, you don't really want to do something like that. Unless you're really going for an insane time, so yeah. From here, when you let down, you can just immediately step back. You won't get to the spikes, never. You can try it, you will see you won't. If you're not confident, you could just go to the edge here and just jump and go normally. You don't need that fire thing, it's unnecessary. No one knows what it is for. So you can climb manually, or you can just jump from here. So 2 clicks before the end of a ladder, you can jump and do something like this. If not, you can just climb manually. It's a bit slower, but it works as well. And then you go here. So I personally do something like this, which is very scary and not casual at all. So let me explain quickly. So what direction was it? It was, I don't remember, this one. Yeah, it was this one. Where is the hole? Yeah. So you climb or you do your jump, blah blah blah. jump 1, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 step, and I jump. So here it was bad, so I had to grab late, but it still works. So I just do a running jump, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 step by doing this curve, and it generally works for me. It works almost every time. If you don't want to, obviously, just set it up. It's no problem. And then you can do this if you want. So you can just curve this jump and make it directly. Or you can just go do something like this if you want. Or you can just go intended and just jump here and run and jump here, and you're good. So choose the one you want. I'm not going to explain further because it's not really something you want to explain. And let's go for the final part, which is a big ladder. So there are two ways. First of all, I'm going to show you a quick way. So go on the very left at this click here when Lara's hand is at the level of the ground here. And you're gonna count 9 climbing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 still works, you have to know. Don't do more, because that's not good for the sequence, because here you're gonna have to do more. You're gonna have to shimmy right if you do that. So 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you do 7, okay, that's still working, but you need to shimmy a bit. You need to shimmy more, so it's a bit slower. You want to do 8 or 9 in the best word. So we have 4 here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just press jump here and grab. And here you let the camera, you don't delete the camera, and you climb until this point. The reason I'm saying you climb until this point and you don't climb that much click is because when you will grab from the previous jump, where you land is a bit random. By random, I mean, I think it's this place here. No, it wasn't here, but whatever. So you can climb, you can jump immediately and make it here, or you can make it here and you can make it down or whatever. So what I'm telling you is just climb until this point here. And yeah, we don't really know why. It's pretty random. I think it's just depending of an odd even number of click or whatever, but yeah. So here, for example, it was down, so let the camera here and climb here. So I personally reference this to the click that is in front of where the white texture of the lamp stops. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If not, you just count the clicks before the end of a ladder or whatever. You can climb a bit higher if you want, but this is enough, so yeah. And then do a jump, twist and grab. And this is the Devil Intended, by the way, I think. So yeah, this is pretty big when you get here casually. So yeah, and then you can climb normally all the way, and you're done with Xian. So you just climb like this until this style here. I think it's here, and then you shimmy right. And you're done. So this is the first way, which is a bit slow, and then you're good. Or you can climb until this slope here. There's a slope on the right here, as you can see. And when you get here, just shimmy right until the camera change. And it's important that, and when the camera change, just let go and jump, and you will do that. And keep going, and then climb. I will explain to you how much clicks you want. Well, I will explain the visual point after, and jump here, so it's a bit faster. Just 2 things you have to know to make it every time. So it's important that you don't, when you shimmy to the right and the camera changes, you don't hold back, you don't hold right, because if you do that, that's gonna happen. Just press right to shimmy, and just before you stop pressing grab, you stop pressing right, and you let go of everything, and then you let go of everything and jump, and that's gonna happen every time. If not, you will go the other way. Then you you shimmy left once, and you do that, and you climb. So my visual for stop, you don't really need to count clicks. You count 7 or 8 clicks depending of where you land, because again, this place it's not consistent exactly where you will end up when you do the jump. What I personally use is that when I can see, so there is this corner here. So there is this corner with a lot of stop here, as you can see. And when I can see the roof just after this corner here, it's good. So before I can't see the roof, just after the corner, here I can, so that means that's a good spot. And I just jump, and I'm done with Xian. So that's it. Thanks a lot for watching, and good luck, because that level is scary. Next level is going to be even more scary. It's going to be Floating Island. If you have any question, you can ask, and see you next time.